Hi, this is Eric Bruner from EJB Roofing. I am back at a property. This is the second video. I'm just going to show you the information by switching the video. That's the customer, the address, State Farm claim. Anyway, I was told that based on the information that there wasn't anything approved for repairs. I believe there was, and apparently I was incorrect. There's some sort of miscommunication. So I did a repair showing it was unrepairable, but they wanted to verify there was actual tree damage on there. So I'm back at the residence, and I got my ladder set up already, maybe change the feet up, and I'm going to go ahead back up and see if we can't get some images of the damage I found originally, so that we can start working on this roof. Also, I might have some ideas of why there is some miscommunication. There is algae on this roof, and right off the bat, let me switch this. So there's algae on here, and algae causes this type of pattern right here. That's caused by algae deteriorating the shingles. It must have blown off or something. So that's a common misconception. So that's algae. That's not hail, and that's not tree damage. But on the day of the incident at this residence, tree branches and fell off this tree right here, as well as the other tree, and caused damage to this roof. I found a ton of it, so let's see if we can mark some. There we go. Okay, right off the bat, we got something like this. That's not caused by algae. And there were branches on here. The homeowner cleaned them off before the insurance company got here. There's branches all over this that fell from that tree during that storm. And it's got that bruised matting that came all the way through. And there's no hail around here that can do that. And that's definitely not from lichen. That is soft. And that is a tree impact. And as we get closer to the branch line, they become a lot more prominent. Right? You got things like that right next to it over here. Branches did that. And we're going to keep looking around, just find the real obvious ones. There are ones over here. There's smaller ones, but let's find a couple more. There we go. Stuff like that. So you can tell by the softness and how, like, something hit this really hard to do that type of damage. Here's another one. All right, but you get my point. And it significantly deteriorates the life expectancy of these shingles, impacts that hard bruising, the matting, causing interior leaks. So as I said before, I can't repair these. Oh, and I'll show that to you again as well. There's not as much on this side, less tree coverage, but you have things like that. One on the end there, caught the branch on the way down. You have stuff like that. I know we circled one, that was the big branch that fell onto that part of the roof. But we had stuff circled. There it is. That's definitely from a tree. There's no lichen on this side. This side of the house is facing south. These are tree hits. So I did a really good job on this repair. So that's a repair, and I'm not trying to brag on myself. I'm just saying that I did a good job, and it was kind of hard to see the creasing right after I did the repair and the cracking, but that was 2 days ago, I believe. And on that day, since that day, it rained, and the rain deteriorated some of the shingles. Now you can clearly see that cracking along there. You can see it all the way across. And I did the repair. It looked really good. I still think it looks good. But that can only be from tree damage. This roof can't be repaired. I'm going to take some measurements and send those as well to let you know. I'm going to clean these nails up. You got nails in here, which shows that moisture was getting underneath these shingles. The underlayment is 15 pound and it has holes in it. This roof needs help. And then, whoa, one last thing, I see a couple of them. So, tree impacts must have done this. You probably can't, I bet, let's see. Yep. So, that's, yeah. You can just push on this. That plywood, this has been hit by something. Must have been a tree branch, because there's nothing else that could, like, hail's not going to do. This has been impacted really hard and crushed. And let's see, there's another one. Oh, that's not as bad. It's deeper and easier to notice, but it's not cracked as badly as that one. And that, I don't know if that's been hit or not. That one has definitely been hit by a tree, and it cracked it right here too. It cracked that part right there. These are things that you're going to need to, it's in the best interest to fix this before it gets worse. You want to make sure you get it done before they actually need the new roof, because it's going to cost a lot more money once they start getting interior leaks. Anyway, I hope I gave you enough information and enough evidence to prove that not only is there tree damage on here, but that the roof is in bad condition, that it's not repairable, and they should have the top of the roof, the whole roof covered. Thank you for your time and consideration.